will be the final DLC character for Season Pass 1 in Tekken 8. With a review of Heihachi back at EVO over the weekend, the floodgates are now open. Like seriously, anyone can return at this point. There's so much hope. People are excited. There are mentions of Kazumi, there are mentions of Julia, Wang Jinrei, Olga, but who do you think is gonna take that final spot? So let's talk about it, boys. Let's talk about the final Season Pass 1 DLC character slot. Now, like I said, the possibilities are endless. At this point, bro, like, dude, the community was so convinced that Murdoch was going to be the next reviewed character, and people don't want Murdoch in this game because the hit mechanic is just so intoxicating. It is just so intoxicating, and for someone that utilizes taco spam, like Murdoch would be a very bro, Murdoch would be degenerate as F in this game. This character would deal like an absurd amount of damage, but like honestly, I can't really hate on Murdoch. I do have a soft spot for the character, but like I said, at this point, anything can happen, anything is possible. Murdoch can still make it, right? The devs can do a complete 360 and bring Murdoch back. I think the devs just did the Heihachi review to like throw us off, but I did think Murdoch was actually planned to be reviewed. But anyway, I'm getting off track. So who do I think would make the final spot? Okay, so these are my predictions, guys. I might be wrong, I can be wrong. Like I said, the possibilities are endless. Like it's just hard to guess at this point with the leaks in shambles. Like there's been so many leaks in Tekken 8, you don't even know which ones to follow. I remember there were leaks about Slay, there were leaks about a new character, there were leaks about Roger. There have been so many leaks, you can't really trust any of them shits right now. Okay, so my first prediction is either Bruce or Fahkumram. I'm sticking to this. Now, the Bruce is a personal want. I prefer Bruce amongst all the Muay Thai characters. Josie, Fahkumram, Bruce. I want Bruce back. Now, I say Bruce or Fahkumram because this game is missing a Muay Thai character. And we've spoken about how Michael Murray actually practices Muay Thai. Like, these guys actually traveled to Thailand to research on Muay Thai, the whole thing about Muay Thai, like it was that deep. So for them to just have a new Tekken game and not have Muay Thai representation in the first season just feels a bit off. So for me, this just makes sense to me, and that's why I think the last slot will either fall on Bruce or Fahkumram. It might, right? It's a possibility. And man, let's start with Bruce first. Bruce is the character I want the most. Oh my goodness. I think the other character I wanted more than Bruce in this game was Raven. Thank God Raven came back. My boy Raven, let's go. Like Bruce deserves justice. Bruce deserves a second chance. I don't know for the life of me why Namco cut off Bruce from their roster, right? Solid storyline, right? Solid gameplay, very fun to play. He was popular at high level, right? Top tier character. Like, dude, his playstyle was just pretty good. Very solid character. He has like big dick energy, bro. Like Bruce got that right? When you hit someone with Bruce, like he just feels good. He just feels good. He's got that aura about him, right? That's what I miss about this character. Fak and Josie just don't hit the same. Although I will admit Fak does have a level of charm that's unique to him, but like Bruce just felt different. Now, if I remember correctly, there was an interview where Michael Murray said that they didn't think Bruce represented the Muay Thai that they envisioned, right? That's why they introduced Fahkumram. But I think as though Bruce and Fahkumram can actually coexist in the same game. You can actually bring back both Bruce and Fahkumram, right? Like there's nothing wrong with that, Namco. Come on. But like Bruce deserves another chance. He was very popular. He was a solid character in general. His storyline as well was pretty good with Kazuya losing his memory and all that stuff. We need a conclusion for that as well. So like Bruce deserves to come back, and I think he might, because I think there is hope, right? A lot of complaints online about Bruce. I think the last time people complained this much was Lei, right? Lei, dude, Tekken 7 Lei complaints were crazy, and I think as well Bruce is getting the same treatment for Tekken 8. So I do think he'll make it. If he doesn't make it in season 1, season 2 for sure, right? So either Bruce and Fahkumram. Now let's talk Fahkumram. Now I've spoken like so many times on how I don't really love Fahkumram's design. I would like a redesign on Fahkumram. Now, I do love the way he plays. Fahkumram is very, very fun. The cancels, the slides, that's very unique to him, and I really like that aspect about his game plan. The storyline seems pretty interesting, but it needs to be fleshed out, and Tekken 8 has that opportunity to give that to Fak, right? So I would like to see Fahkumram back for a particular reason, but I don't like his design, bro. He's too huge, like he has a slim waist, his body proportions always seem off. So if it's redesigned to some extent, then I don't mind Fahkumram. He's actually very fun to play as well. So if the last spot either goes to Bruce or Fahkumram, then honestly I wouldn't be very upset, but I more so want Bruce than Fak. Namco, please bring my boy Bruce back. And lastly, who I think might make it at the end of the day, I'm guessing a new female character, because the ratio of guys to girls in the season pass is kind of off. We only have Lydia, right, and we've received Heihachi and Eddie as well. So a third male character would be maybe too much, right? So I do feel as the possibility might be a female character as well. My guess is either Kunimitsu or a new female character, like a newly designed female character. Now here's why, okay? Firstly, Kuni. Now I feel as though this season pass is kind of like the safe season pass. It feels pretty safe, right? They're bringing back a lot of Tekken 7 characters. They've brought back Lydia, they've brought back Eddie, they've brought back Heihachi. It feels very safe. So I think they might throw in another safe character. And that's why I think Kunimitsu might be that character if we're talking about a female character. It might be Julia, but I don't know. I'm leaning more towards Kunimitsu. I feel as though she had more of an impact than Julia did in Tekken 7 when she was released. High level, she was everywhere. Popularity, she was up there, and she's pretty cool. I do like Kunimitsu, to be honest with you. There was so much Kuni backlash, you know, towards the end of the Tekken 7 lifespan, but like, come on, we're seeing that with Dragunov now. Any character that's top tier always gets backlash, right? So I'm sure she'll be nerfed, as we've been seeing with Zafina and Lydia now. She'll come nerfed, but overall, I do like Kuni, and I hope they dive deeper into her storyline. But honestly, there's a part of me that feels as though she'll make it, man. Kuni might be the last character. If not Kuni, like I said, then maybe a newly designed Tekken 8 character. Now, Tekken 8 launched with only 3 new characters. We got Arizosina, we got the Victor Chevalier Desperation. Then we also got Reina, right? And 3 isn't really bad, right? Tekken 5 had 3 characters at launch. We had Asuka, Feng, and Raven. Then we did get Lily and Dragunov for Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. So I'm thinking the same thing might happen with the new character for Tekken 7. So Season Pass 1, final character, a new character. The last character, I think they would want to make a bang, right? They might want to end the season with a bang, and like, what's not the best way than a new Tekken 8 character, right? So, and for female, like I said, the ratio of dudes to girls is like what, 3 to 1. So like the last spot for a female character might just balance that out. So what would I want as a newly designed female character? Honestly, I would want a very martial art heavy character, and I would want an old woman. Yeah, that's right. I'd want an old woman. Lydia for me appeals to me because she really feels like a really good fighter. She's really like that kawaii Asuka, you know, June, Lilio is looking so young. She looks badass, right? With the scar. That's something I want for the female character or the new Tekken character, but an older woman, right? An older woman maybe does like mad Shaolin martial arts, Chinese martial art, or something like that. Honestly, that would be so dope, right? The female Dragunov, for example, but like older, like that would be so sick. That would be so, just someone that just kicks ass, is badass and kicks ass. So these for me are my DLC predictions, guys. I'm thinking either Bruce or Fahkumram for that last spot. If not these two, a returning female character, most likely Kunimitsu, right? I don't see any other female character taking over Kuni. Anna, I do think Anna might make it in season 2, not season 1, right? I do feel as though Kuni just hits that spot for me, you know, or a new designed character. Guest characters, I don't think guest characters will be Season Pass 1. I do remember Harada did say they might not release any any guest characters for Season Pass 1, right? So for me, that screams returning characters or new character. And for me, I want my other female bitch, bro. Like, give me that badass Shaolin old woman martial artist, bro. Like, give me that. Give me that. So what do you guys think of these predictions? And I want to hear yours. Who do you think is taking up the last slot for Season Pass 1? There's been shoutouts for Scorpio, there's been shoutouts for Miguel. Like, honestly guys, the possibilities are endless. You can't just make this up, you can't really just guess, right? It's so difficult. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you enjoyed my video, please check out my other content as well. And as usual, like, subscribe, and yeah, GG. Take care.